Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Oh my goodness, this is the day that the Lord has made. We're rejoicing and we're glad in it. I am Gigi. Come on and get your walk on, but make sure you wrap up this morning here in the 757. It's a bit chilly this morning. It's really feeling like the season now. But I'm so glad. Come on now, let's get your walk on and just move a little bit. Even if you have to move around your house, it might be a little cold for some people this morning. But I'm wrapped up this morning. But it is a beautiful day. I got a I got a gem nugget for you. Oh my goodness, inspired from our daily bread this morning. And my gem nugget is this: kindness has its own reward. Kindness has its own reward. From Proverbs, from the book of wisdom, it says in Proverbs 11:17 and 18, those who are kind benefit themselves, but the cruel bring ruin on themselves. A wicked person earns deceptive wages, but the one who sows righteousness reaps a sure reward. Oh my goodness. It pays to be kind because kindness has its own reward. You know, I have encountered a lot of people that are just kind. They're generous, but not I'm not even talking about materially, but just their attitude, and kindness pays off. You know, I'd rather deal with somebody that's kind rather than someone that's just because a kind person is usually a generous person as well. They're generous with their love, they're generous with their compassion, and they're even generous with their resources. Because I love the story that was in the Daily Bread today. These two guys or two friends, they were shopping for a laptop at this electronics store, and they ran into Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal, and they knew that Shaq had recently lost his sister, and they approached him and was talking about how sorry they were that he had lost his sister. It wasn't about him being a great basketball player, but they showed empathy to him. And you know what he did because of their kindness towards him in regards to the loss to his sister? He turned around and told them to pick the nicest laptop that they could find. And he bought it for them just because they showed kindness. Now, the reward for kindness may not always be material things, but there are other rewards, and favor and things like that. And God sees that when you are kind to each other. Sometimes people are more kinder to animals than they are to each other. There's something wrong with that picture. But just like the Proverbs say, that those who are kind, they benefit their own selves, but the cruel, they bring ruin. When you are not kind, you are bringing ruin on your own self. You know, I love this song by Stephen Curtis Chapman. Um, and the words, I love the words. He said, if we live the life of kindness, if we love like we've been loved, uh, and if that's all we would be remembered for, well, let that be enough. What if we live with a heart of kindness? What if we love like we've been loved? If that's all that we'll be remembered for, well, let that be enough. I would love to be remembered for how kind I have been to people. I may not be able to give laptops to people or give cars like Oprah. You get a car, but just kindness. Oh, it has its own reward. And I'm a witness to that. When you are kind, God will have people to be kind back to you and to reward you. Because guess what? Just like Psalm 37, 1 through 2. Fret not thyself because of evildoers. Don't worry about those people that are evil and not kind. Neither be envious against the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass. You know, that reminds me, y'all remember when you were a child or your children, when you had those little, those dandelions, those white ones, and they look so pretty, but the wind come or you blow it and they blow it away. And my children, and I used to love it too, we thought they were just like pretty flowers, but as soon as you blow on it, it would just fall apart. That's how it looks sometimes when evildoers, those that are unkind, they may have all the money in the world and all of that, but if you're unkind, if you're an evildoer, you will soon be cut off. That's why, going back to the verse, it says, those who are kind benefit themselves, but the cruel bring ruin on themselves. Don't worry about it. They will soon be cut down like the grass. So kindness has its own rewards. Be kind to one another. It doesn't cost you anything to be kind. You know, just say a good word to each other and just show compassion sometimes, even if you can do that, even materially. But just be kind, because kindness has its own reward. Let me read that one more time from Proverbs 11, 17 and 18. Those who are kind, you benefit yourselves, but the cruel bring ruin on themselves. A wicked person earns deceptive wages, but the one who sows righteousness, oh my goodness, reaps a sure award. Be kind. You will reap a sure reward, because kindness has its own reward. Oh my goodness. Y'all be kind to each other. And don't forget, subscribe to the Gem Nugget channel so you don't miss any of my nuggets Monday through Friday, because my goal is to inspire, to encourage, and to instruct. Thank you for tuning in to Church School Live last night. We had an awesome lesson from the International Sunday School Lessons, a song of thanksgiving. Oh yeah, we broke down Psalm 100. I saw some comments after we went off the air, and when we was talking about one of the reasons we can really worship God is when we know Him, and a person came on afterwards and they said, it's like Campbell's soup. He's good. See, when you know and you taste and see that the Lord, that He is good, oh my goodness, we don't have to be prodded and pushed to praise the Lord, because we know how good He is. And when we think about that, you know what we said last night? When we think about the goodness of Jesus and all that He's done, oh, we can sing our song of thanksgiving. Oh my goodness. But I thank you for joining. So many of you joined in last night. We had a good old time. Y'all put y'all emojis up there of thanksgiving, and your dancing and your clapping. Oh, we had a wonderful time. Those of you that missed that, go back to the Gem Nugget channel and check that out from last night. But don't forget, kindness, y'all. Kindness has its own reward. Y'all be blessed. Be kind.